Getting sick and tired of meal prepping the same old chicken breast? Today I'm going to show you how to meal prep 4 healthy shrimp recipes that are perfect for getting a little more variety back in your diet. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Taylor from The Girl on Bloor. I'm all about sharing easy meal prep strategies so that you can save time, money, and stress. Shrimp is my go-to when I want a quick meal that's as healthy as it is tasty. It's packed with protein, low on calories, and super filling. You may not think of it as the best meal prep option, but it reheats really well and is a delicious way to switch things up. Today I'll be showing you how to make shrimp salad, which is the perfect cold lunch idea, as well as these easy skillet shrimp fajitas, along with a lighter shrimp pasta primavera and spicy shrimp stacks with mango salsa. They all come together super quickly and are perfect for meal prep lunches and dinners. If you're loving all of these recipes and are looking for even more meal prep inspiration, I've got tons of healthy, easy dinner recipes to choose from in my free 4-week meal plan, which I've linked to in the description below. All right, let's get into it. To kick things off, we're going to make this easy shrimp salad recipe. It's a great cold lunch or dinner option and is perfect for those hot summer days when you don't feel like firing up the oven. It requires absolutely zero cooking time, and I'll be showing you how to serve it as a sandwich or in lettuce wraps. To start, prep your ingredients. There's not a lot of prep involved for this recipe. Just finely chop up 2 teaspoons of fresh dill and 2 teaspoons of fresh chives, then dice 2 celery stalks and thinly slice 3 green onions. Super simple. Once the chopping is out of the way, mix together 1/3 cup of light mayo, 1/4 cup of sour cream, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, the fresh dill and chives, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper in a large bowl. Stir that all together, then add in 1 pound of cooked shrimp. I usually buy mine pre-cooked at the grocery store, so all you have to do is defrost and then remove the tails before making the salad. Once you've added your shrimp, go ahead and add in the diced celery and your sliced green onions and toss until it's all well coated and super creamy. Let the salad sit for 15 minutes to soak in all those good flavors. Voila, a no-cook lunch or dinner idea that's as healthy as it is delicious with just 191 calories per serving. I personally love serving this shrimp salad on a nice brioche bun with kettle chips and a cold beer, but you could also turn it into low-carb lettuce wraps, eat it on some crackers, or mix it in with cooked chilled pasta to make a shrimp pasta salad. You can keep any leftovers in the fridge for up to 3 or 4 days in airtight glass containers, then serve it with fresh lettuce wraps or your brioche buns. Okay, on to recipe number 2. We all love chicken and steak fajitas, but if you're looking for something a bit healthier and want to switch up the protein, these easy skillet shrimp fajitas we're making next will do the trick. They take only 10 minutes to cook, and the recipe uses only 1 skillet, so you'll spend less time cooking and cleaning. It's a win-win. Prep your ingredients to start. Mince 2 cloves of garlic, then slice up 1 small red onion. Now for the peppers. I like to use 3 different colors for plating purposes, so slice up 1 green pepper, 1 red pepper, and 1 yellow pepper. You can use whichever bell peppers you have on hand though. Finally, you'll need to chop up 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro and then slice some lime wedges for garnish. The cilantro is optional, so leave it out if you don't like it. These are all the classic fajita fixings, but feel free to swap them out for whatever you're in the mood for. You'll also need to make your fajita seasoning. You can use a store-bought blend to save time, but it is super easy to make and uses pantry staples you likely already have on hand. Just mix together 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, and 1 pinch of chili flakes. Dump that mixture into a Ziploc bag or an airtight glass container and store in your pantry to use whenever you're making fajitas. Okay, now you're going to use that homemade seasoning to make the marinade, which is what makes these shrimp fajitas so flavorful. Mix together 1 tablespoon of the fajita seasoning, 1 tablespoon of lime juice, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of vinegar, a bit of salt and pepper, and the minced garlic in a small bowl. Pour the marinade over 1 pound of defrosted shrimp in a large resealable bag or a bowl and let the shrimp marinate for at least 10 minutes. The longer it marinates, the better the flavor. Next, we're going to move things over to the skillet. Did I mention that this is the only dish you'll have to clean up afterwards? Heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a large skillet over high heat. When the oil is smoking, add in the peppers and onions and saute for 2 to 3 minutes until they're nice and charred. Your kitchen is going to smell amazing. Then add in the shrimp marinade and reduce the heat to medium-high, sauteing for another 2 minutes until the shrimp is no longer translucent. Shrimp cooks way faster than your traditional beef or chicken fajitas, which is a huge plus if your stomach is growling and you need something fast. While the shrimp is sizzling away, heat up 12 corn tortillas in the microwave or in the oven. You can use flour tortillas or even lettuce wraps for a low-carb option, but I love the authentic flavor you get with corn tortillas. Once the shrimp is done cooking, remove it from the heat and assemble your fajitas. Feel free to get creative with the toppings. I'm using fresh cilantro and lime wedges for mine, but the topping options are totally up to you. See how easy that was? This entire recipe takes 30 minutes from start to finish with just 10 minutes of cooking time and way less cleanup. It's a great option for busy weeknights when you need something fast and delicious. Plus, it's healthier than your traditional chicken or steak tacos. You can store the leftovers in the fridge for up to 5 days in an airtight glass container, so they're also perfect for meal prep. When you're ready to eat, reheat the shrimp in the microwave for about a minute, then assemble your fajitas with fresh tortillas and all the fixings. Okay, on to recipe number 3. If you're craving pasta but want to cut down on the calories, this lighter shrimp pasta primavera we're making next is going to become your new best friend. It's a healthier spin with fresh veggies and shrimp in a creamy, lemony sauce. First things first, heat a large pot of water on the stove over high heat. When the water comes to a boil, add in 1 pound of spaghetti and cook for about 8 minutes until the pasta is al dente. While the noodles are cooking, you can prep the rest of your ingredients. Mince 4 cloves of garlic, finely chop up half of a red onion, defrost and deshell 1 pound of frozen shrimp, chop up 1 head of broccoli, zest 1 lemon, and grate 2/3 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. This recipe is a great way to empty out your vegetable crisper, so feel free to swap out the broccoli for whatever veggies you have on hand. You basically can't go wrong when it comes to the veggies, since the entire concept of pasta primavera is to use whatever is in season. Now that your prep is done, it's time to drain your pasta. Before you drain it, reserve 1/4 of a cup of pasta water to use for the sauce, then drain and let the cooked pasta sit in the strainer. Next, you're going to heat 2 tablespoons of butter in the same pot you used for the pasta over medium-high heat and saute the garlic and onions for 30 seconds. Then you'll add in the shrimp, broccoli, lemon zest, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, and half a teaspoon of chili flakes, and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes until the shrimp starts to turn pink. If you don't like spice, you can leave the chili flakes out, but I like that they add a bit of a kick to this dish. Next, you're going to add in the ingredients for that creamy sauce I've been hyping up. Mix in 1 tablespoon of flour, then add in 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, half a cup of 2% milk, and the Parmesan cheese. Mix it all together, then add in half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes and half a cup of peas, and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes until the sauce starts to thicken. Mix in the cooked spaghetti and your reserved pasta water, then cook on high for 2 to 3 minutes. Toss everything together, then serve with a bit of fresh Parmesan on top. And there you have it, a delicious dinner idea that can double as your lunch for the next day. If you happen to have any leftovers, you can store individual servings in the fridge for up to 3 or 4 days in airtight glass containers. When you're ready to dig in, sprinkle some water over top, then microwave the pasta for 2 minutes. Just make sure to finish it off with some more fresh Parmesan because, let's be real, you can't go wrong with more cheese. This pasta also freezes like a dream for up to 3 months and can be reheated in the microwave after defrosting in the fridge overnight. Okay, you've seen 3 healthy, easy shrimp recipes, and now it's time for my favorite. To finish things off, we're going to make spicy shrimp stacks with mango salsa. This recipe is a fun twist on the spicy California roll and is another great cold lunch or dinner idea. Before prepping your ingredients, you'll need to cook the sushi rice. This can be done up to 2 days in advance, and leftover rice is better here, so I recommend doing it this way. Add half a cup of dry sticky rice to a rice cooker, followed by 3/4 of a cup of water and half a teaspoon of salt. Cook until the liquid is absorbed, then you're going to stir in 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar and 1 tablespoon of sugar to get that signature sushi flavor. While the rice is cooking, you can then prep the rest of your ingredients. Dice 1 mango, 1/4 of a cup of red pepper, 1/4 cup of red onion, and then finely chop 2 tablespoons of cilantro, mince 1 clove of garlic. Finally, you'll need to defrost 1 pound of cooked shrimp, remove the tails, and then chop into small pieces. Once the prep is out of the way, you're going to make the guac, mango salsa, and bang bang sauce. All 3 of these sauces are super easy to make and add tons of flavor to this dish. They can also be made up to 2 days in advance, just like you did with the sushi rice, so you can cut the prep time in half here to make your life easier. For the guacamole, mash 1 avocado in a medium-sized bowl, then mix in 1 tablespoon of lime juice, your clove of minced garlic, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. The mango salsa is super easy to make as well. All you have to do is mix together the diced mango, red pepper, red onion, chopped cilantro, 1 tablespoon of lime juice, and half a teaspoon of salt. Last but not least is the bang bang sauce. Stir together half a cup of light mayo, 1 tablespoon of sweet chili sauce, and 2 teaspoons of sriracha, and you're good to go. In addition to the sushi rice, guacamole, mango salsa, bang bang sauce, and shrimp, you're also going to need 1 tablespoon of wonton or tortilla strips, some sesame seeds for garnish, and 1 sheet of nori seaweed. You can find the nori seaweed sheets by the sushi section of your local grocery store if it has one, or the international sauces aisle. Now comes the fun part, assembling your shrimp stacks. I've perfected this method over the years, and I find that it's easiest to make them in a 1-cup measuring cup. You'll be making 4 of them, so keep that in mind as you're eyeing out your portions. Spoon a thin layer of mango salsa into the measuring cup, followed by the guacamole and then the shrimp. Then you'll rip up some of the nori seaweed, add that in, and then finish off with the sticky rice. Once you've packed everything in there nice and tight, run a knife along the edges of the cup to loosen the mixture and tap really hard on the top of the measuring cup to dump the shrimp stacks onto a plate. top with the wonton or tortilla strips, drizzle some of the bang bang sauce over top, sprinkle on some sesame seeds, and you're good to go. It's an Instagram-worthy dish that's as healthy as it is delicious. You can store any leftover shrimp stacks in the fridge for up to 3 days, then serve them cold. Unfortunately, you can't freeze this recipe, but you can freeze the sushi rice in an airtight glass container for up to 3 months. When you're ready to eat, thaw the sushi rice in the fridge overnight before assembling your shrimp stacks fresh the next day. Okay, now that I've shown you 4 of my favorite healthy shrimp recipes, I need to know which one you're gonna meal prep first. They're all super easy to make and are packed full of nutrients and lean protein. Cooked shrimp will last in the fridge for a few days, but because it's so easy to cook, you can make these recipes fresh in a flash on a weeknight for a last-minute dinner. That's a win in my books. If you want to see even more meal prep recipes, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram at The Girl on Bloor. If you love these easy, healthy dinner recipes, there's even more where those came from in my free 4-week meal plan, which I've linked to in the description below. All right, guys, that's all for today. Thanks for hanging out with me in my kitchen, and I will see you in the next video.